Well, just you can see the first aircraft I just seen, well, saw it departing over Penryn today, as I just saw, as this is the Royal Family Queen helicopter that we just seen come over this afternoon anyway. But obviously because of that, unfortunately today, because we didn't even see it, I missed the landing part of it anyway, because at the time that I just didn't have time to film to see it landing, because I was in work at the time. So yeah, but technically I was working at the time anyway, so that's why, because I didn't get the first video of it landing just over Penryn anyway. So anyway, so just you can see, that was the Sikorsky S-76 Spirit helicopter, that is anyway. That's the Sikorsky S-76 Spirit, that is anyway. So yeah, and as you can see, the registration here is G-XXEB, that is. As you can see, the registration is G-XXEB, that is anyway. But anyway, let's have a look where it's come from anyway. So let's have a look where it's come from anyway. As you can see, he was somewhere just near Anston Down Airfield, apparently. He was somewhere just near Milton he was somewhere just near Gancombe Wood, I think anyway. I think that was where he departed from anyway. I think it was somewhere around this area that he departed anyway, somewhere around this area anyway. Somewhere near Hampton Fields anyway. So yeah, he was somewhere just over Monitoring Hampton. So yeah, he was somewhere around there anyway. I think this is where he's probably based at anyway. I think it's based just somewhere at Anston Down Airfield, I think anyway. I think this is where he's come from anyway. So yeah, I think this is where he's based, around that area anyway, just somewhere over Hampton anyway. So yeah, I think that's where the Royal Family Queen helicopter is based at. No, I mean the King's helicopter anyway, not the Queen. Well, technically it's not the Queen anymore, because obviously last year the Queen died last year anyway. So obviously now this time it's King Charles Royal Family. It's the Royal Family King helicopter this time anyway. But this time it's the Royal Family King helicopter. This is the one we just saw pass over anyway. So yeah, which is a very unusual visit anyway. Well, as you can see now, he's now going to land over Probus now, apparently. He's now landing just over Probus anyway. So anyway, just you can see from here today, I think this is where he's currently been to today anyway. I think he's been down to his visit down at Arnes Cold Roast today anyway. I think this is where he's been to today. Apparently he's just been down to Arnes Cold Roast today. Apparently he's been down to visit Arnes Cold Roast today apparently. So yeah, which this is where sometimes we do get the Queen helicopter landing over Cold Roast sometimes anyway. Well, as you can see, the call sign, as you can see there, it's TQF1 apparently. So yeah, as you can see, this is where it's been to today apparently. It's been landing just over Penryn Rugby Club today apparently, which is not far from where my sister goes to anyway, which is the Penryn College Secondary School. So technically it landed just next door to Penryn College anyway, which technically Penryn College is the secondary school, and that's where my sister goes to anyway. So as you can see, it landed just over at the Marural ground, apparently, just at the Marural ground anyway, just over Penryn Rugby Club anyway, which I think that is where he's technically been to anyway. Actually landed just over near my place today apparently. And just you can see the high flew now as we saw it taken off. Well, technically as we saw it taken off, he was taken off just at technically he took off at least at 3:35 PM anyway. So that took off at least 3:35 PM anyway. So yeah, and as you can see from here, that came quite low past to at least 600 feet anyway. That took off at least to about 400 feet anyway, as we saw the landing gear anyway, as the landing gear sight went upwards anyway, as it was showing it was taken off anyway. And so yeah, so just you can see the high he flew now was around at least 10,050 feet anyway. And then from that certain high he was literally at nearly 1,400 feet anyway. So yeah, and then the other aircraft that what we saw pass over, well, the other helicopter that we've seen today, which not that one, yeah, this one here, that one here I missed out earlier on anyway, because that one was the Augusta Western AW109 Grand anyway, that one here I've missed out earlier on anyway, that one here, that's been down to visit just over Falmouth Creek Club today apparently, that one here, that's just been down to Falmouth Creek Club today though. And technically with this one here, I've never even seen that registration, GDPBL apparently, which this one is operated by the Slave Helicopters Company anyway. That's the Augusta Western AW109 SP Grand, that is anyway, which that one has been down to Falmouth Creek Club today apparently. So yeah, that one I've just missed the takeoff of it anyway, which with that one here I'm fortunate to say I've just missed the takeoff with the Private Gusto anyway, which that one was the Private Gusto anyway. So yeah, and then I think the other aircraft that we saw going past just after where we saw from the Queen helicopter was, as you can see, that was the Avenger T1, that was anyway, that was Avenger T1 that went past over anyway. That came just after the Queen helicopter that departed over Penryn Rugby Club anyway, and that registration was ZZ500 anyway, which that one we just saw with the landing gear anyway. As you can see, the call sign with this one is Navy 570 anyway, which that one has just came back from this training anyway, which that one has just came back from training anyway, which that one from here, that's just came back from this training anyway. So yeah, as you can see with that one from here, that flew into about this, where we saw it coming past, he was literally just around, as we saw it dropping down, he was at 400 feet anyway. So technically with that one, he was literally at least 400 feet anyway. And then when we saw it drop down, he was literally just around to about 1,600 feet anyway. It dropped down for the light pass anyway. But obviously, as you can see now, he's now back at Alness Cold Roads now anyway. He's now back at Alness Cold Roads now anyway. So yeah, technically he's now back to his base down at Alness Cold Roads now anyway. So yeah, he's now back at Alness Cold Roads now anyway. The Avenger 2-1, as we just saw earlier on, which that was the second aircraft we just saw, that was Avenger 2-1 anyway. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, anyway, that was a bit surprised to see the Keen's helicopter once again anyway for this year. So actually I remember seeing it from during the Armed Forces Day, as I do remember seeing the Keen's helicopter that we saw it last time that came to land just there at Falmouth Creek Club last time ago during the Armed Forces Day back in the summer. So that would have been at least the 24th of June 2023, I think it was this year. So yeah, bit surprised that we saw the Keen's helicopter today though. Bit surprised we saw the Sikorsky S-76 Spirit helicopter today, operated by the Keen's helicopter by the royal family. So yeah, that was a bit of a surprise to see that in Cornwall today, especially for his visit anyway, and especially the ones I missed out was Augusta AW109 SP Grand anyway, operated by the Slave Helicopters Company, which that one I missed out, which unfortunately that one I just missed out anyway, with the registration GDPBL apparently. So yeah, hopefully with that one next time when it comes, hopefully I'll get to see it, hopefully. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to see that one next time when it comes. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to catch that helicopter next time hopefully I'll be able to catch that one of that registration next time, hopefully. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that was the two aircrafts we just saw. Was the Keen's helicopter operated by the royal family, which is the Sikorsky S-76 helicopter, and the Avenger T1, which that one came second anyway. So yeah, so that was the Avenger T1 that we just saw anyway. So yeah, but anyway, by the looks of it, the Queen's helicopter I think is now landed just over Probus now, I think anyway. It's now landed just over Probus now anyway. Hopefully we'll be travelling back to his base very soon anyway. Especially we'll be travelling back all the way from Cornwall back to his base down at Middleton Hampton. So yeah, over Mansion Hampton. So yeah, hopefully we'll be heading back there soon. Hopefully we'll be heading back there in a short time. So yeah, but at the moment it's just landing over in Probus. So yeah. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching. Bye bye.